Tampa Bay Buccaneers have signed or about to sign Baker Mayfield. 1 year, $8.5 million. And this is the guy after the guy in Tampa. You never want to be the guy after the guy. You'd like to be the guy who is the
after the guy
who's after the guy. But Baker's, if anybody could be the guy after the guy, it's this guy. And here we go.
You like that move?
I do.
Yeah.
And congrats to Baker for landing in a terrific spot. Terrific spot.
Great receivers.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage. Let's roll. And I liked the kid White, who was running the ball very well. Rashad White was running very well at the end of the season. And to me, that's a wide open division. You're going to have a rookie quarterback in Carolina. You're going to have a first-year starter all year long in Desmond Ridder in Atlanta, because that's who the guy is. And you're going to have Derek Carr in a new spot in New Orleans. And Baker Mayfield with, I would say, one would think, his last best opportunity to be a regular all 17 game starting quarterback in this league. Kyle Trask might be raising his hand in the quarterback room saying, hey, I've been here. I'm ready to roll myself. The Bucs will no doubt posit this as a competition. They will position this as being an open-ended conversation. But you're not paying somebody $8.5 million to back up somebody who's never done it before. They are sending him that contract with the intention, in my mind, to be the starting quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers while Tom Brady sits on their cap for a $35 million hit. So you could sit here and say they're spending $42 million on their quarterbacks this year. There you have it. Love this move for the Bucs as they figure out what they have in Kyle Trask or give him an opportunity to try and win the job. And Baker has the opportunity to be the Bucs quarterback for a time to come. What's he going to do with this opportunity? I can't wait to see. You know he's got a chip on his shoulder. You know it.
Yeah.
And you saw what he did without hardly knowing any plays, just by the seat of his pants, playing instinctively for the Los Angeles Rams last year. So he went from Cleveland to all of those guys. Freddie Kitchens dialing up plays for him. Survived that. You know,
Freddie Kitchens.
Seriously, don't forget all that nonsense that he went through. Hugh Jackson. Drafted him, didn't really want him. Then Freddie Kitchens was his guy, and then Freddie Kitchens was the coach and couldn't handle it. And then we all know Kevin Stefanski wound up being coach of the year because of how well he played until he didn't. And then Deshaun Watson shows up, and then he winds up in Carolina. And then we saw how well that went with Matt Rule getting fired in the middle of the season, and then he winds up getting released, picked up by the Rams. Now he is with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Quite a journey for a first overall selection in a draft. It's quite rare to see that. But I like the maneuver quite a bit.
I think he's going to play well down there.
I do too. And I'm excited for him. Now, when was the last time, I guess his last year with the Browns was the last time that he walked into training camp knowing that where he was going to be and had an opportunity to be the guy?
Yeah.
Right? And if the Baker that showed up in Kansas City in that playoff season going toe-to-toe with Mahomes until the dreadful circumstance of the Browns fumbling through the end zone right before the end of the first half, if that guy shows up in Tampa, I think he's got a shot to win that job for the foreseeable future. Todd Bowles hopes he's the guy. Isn't that amazing? That Todd Bowles hopes Baker Mayfield's the guy, and Todd Bowles was the one who drafted Sam Darnold after Baker Mayfield got drafted, and Baker Mayfield is now on Team 4, and Sam Darnold is on now Team 3. And he's hoping to be a starting quarterback, but Baker knows, I think, he's going to be the guy in Tampa. Congrats to him. Good news there. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.